my cases, her curtains. She's looking for a stupid young cat that she can take down. Them cougars? Yeah. Go ahead.
And behold, among the simple ones, I discerned among the youths.
Yes, sir.
A young man void of understanding.
She said, what now? He said, behold, among the simple ones. You simple in the mind if you don't know the law. I don't care how many degrees you got. I don't care how many doctrines you got. If you ain't got this law, you are simple. And she looking for you. She said, I discern amongst the youth, young men, them cougars. Young men void of what? Understanding. What are you talking about? Understanding. You talking about the world understanding? Psalms 111 verse 10 said, a good understanding is what? The ones that keep this law. She looking for the one who don't know the law. And don't you be the one that looking for the one that don't know the law. Women. Go ahead.
8. Passing through the street near her corner, he went the way to her house.
Yes, sir. He walking down the street. Go ahead.
In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtle of heart.
Oh, with the attire of heart, she got them tights on. Walking around. Showing all her business all up in her behind. Got a short dress on, walking around. Got an attire of a harlot, a whore. You don't draw no man like that. You got to make sure that that's the only. I'm a man. I like looking at pretty women. I like being around pretty women. So you got to make sure you understand how a man thinks. If you be around here with all this attire of a harlot or a whore, you can be talking blah, blah, blah. Only thing you looking at is your body. That's it. That is it. And then he said, oh, okay. What you say? What you want? Hey, go ahead.
11. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
Oh, wait a minute. This is the characteristics now. Characteristics of the woman and the man. She's looking for this youth who void understanding. And look, and this right here, this speaks volumes today. Volumes. She is loud and stubborn. Look at our women in Israel today. They going ham out there. Going crazy. And the men just sitting so, I don't know what to do. Can't lead nobody. Can't pay for nothing. Can't do nothing, they so scared. But that woman, she loud. She stubborn. You can't tell her nothing. She run the house. It's a plan for this man to do us like this. It said in the last day, Isaiah 3:12 said, women shall run the men and children shall be oppressed. It's all coming down the pipeline. But it is fake love right here. You're attracted to that? I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care how handsome he is. If he loud, just stubborn, all that stuff, you need to run. Because they're going to cause you some pain. Go ahead.
12. Now
hold on. Then she said, excuse me, he said her feet abide not in her house. She always want to be in the street. Don't want to be in the house and take care of the business of the house. Always want to go somewhere. This is your first day, women, keepers of the home. I ain't got time for that old stuff. Okay. See how many men you draw like that? You gonna draw no men, you gonna draw some boys, you gotta take care of kids. That's what you like to do. Baby boy, Jody. Go ahead.
Now is she without, now in the streets, and lies in wait at every corner.
She out there lying right at every corner. I got to go out tonight. I just want to go out. She had on every corner trying to find somebody who void of understanding. Go ahead.
So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him.
This is an impudent face. She's bold, a bold face. And she said unto him what?
I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows.
I got some money. I got whatever that peace offering is. She got it. Go ahead.
Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I found thee.
She telling good. I've been waiting on you to come around this corner. I was diligently thinking about you. I wait to see you. You showed up. Go ahead.
I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry and with carved works with fine linen of Egypt.
She done went from me to the corner talking about a bed. Talking about a bed. This stuff happened today. These women are aggressive today. Very aggressive. Ain't like when my mom and them were coming up. At least I ain't know about it. They weren't out there like this. Boy, I'm telling you, it's different. I ain't trying to talk bad about women. I'm not trying to do that. But it's just in reverse. It in reverse. The men usually the hunters. No, the women are the hunters now. Well, you had to beat each other's own. Somebody asked you married? I said, yeah. How happy are you? You happy? What they got anything to do with it? I'm married. Leave me alone. Go ahead.
18.
I'm pretty sure my wife get the same thing.
17. I had perfumed my bed with myrrhs and aloes and cinnamon.
She got that bed smelling good. You know, man, we like clean stuff. Smelling good. Go ahead.
Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us lace ourselves with loves.
He said, come, let us feel our love. What kind of love is that? That's fake love. That ain't real love, God. That's fake. Because that woman married. That she married. That's fake love. He committed adultery with her. And he void of understanding. He said, let us solace ourselves with love. Let us rejoice. That's solace me. Rejoice ourselves with love. What love are you talking about? It ain't the love of God. You got to know the difference. I don't care how good she make you feel. I don't care how good he make you feel. If they ain't got this love, that ain't the real love. Go ahead.
19. For the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey.
Oh, my husband ain't home. You can lay up in here all night. Don't worry about that. Rest yourself. Rest yourself. He ain't here. He's going to be gone a long time. Go ahead.
He had taken a bag of money with him and will come home at the day appointed.
She said he done took some money and she know the appointed time he coming home. Just chill, relax. I'm gonna cook you some breakfast in the morning. They're gonna do this again tomorrow. Go ahead.
With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
Wait a minute. What did 1 John tell us not to do? Not to love with our tongue. She flattered him. And the scripture says she forced him. She didn't physically say, get in my bed. No, she in his ear. She talking to him, saying something really good. He couldn't handle it. This on both sides, men and women. Don't you be either one. This is not what we are supposed to be doing. This is fake love. I'm just giving you examples. Go ahead.
He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goes to the slaughter.
You know how ox go to the slaughter to go to eat? Put some food out there, they run you over to eat. That's how she said this man is doing. He going to get her. We hunters. Men are hunters. Where the men out go, we were hunters. We going to go get it. Ride down the road, 3 o'clock at one time, boy. I ain't gonna say that. I was at all this thing, going to see my wife. Boy, we had camp. We running 3 a days. We get out of meetings about 8 or 9. I drive all the way to Panama City. Got to be back in the morning for practice at 8 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. I drive all the way down there, stay for a few hours, then I come all the way back. And I did it many times. One time I did it while I woke up in the 18-wheeler right there in front of my eyes. I almost killed myself. I know what this all about right here. But we were married though, but we was out there doing fornication though. I know about this. But when you want something, we hunters. Men gonna get it. I'm driving 2-3 hours away. Go ahead. Just want to share that. Go ahead, brother.
He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter.
Yes, sir.
Or as a fool to the correction to the correction of the stocks,
Uh-huh.
till a dart strikes through his liver. And as a bird hasted to the snare, knoweth not that it is for his life.
He said he's running dangerously in that direction. That's all they're saying. And he don't know he can die at any time. Just going toward this man's wife's bedroom. Sinning, he can die at any time. Go ahead.
24. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O
He said,
children.
listen, hearken unto me now, therefore, O children. Go ahead.
And attend to the words of my mouth.
Listen to these words out of this book. Go ahead.
Let not thine heart decline to her ways.
Mm.
Go not astray in her paths.
He said, man, when you see this woman, run from her. And man, you understand what not to do so you won't get yourself jacked up. That ain't real love. That ain't real love. That's fake love. You got to know the difference. Yeah, I'm going to leave my husband. You ain't got no job and she's standing in the house ain't working. You think she's going to leave her husband for you? You can't take care of no family. I don't know what they might do today. They can go and get that divorce and get plenty of money. But I'm just saying, this is what he's talking about right here. Go ahead.
26. For she hath cast down many wounds, wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her.
This ain't no first rodeo. She done cast down many of them, took them through the ringer. You got to know the difference between that fake love and real love. Boy, she got a track record, she messing with everybody. He got a track record, messing with everybody. You just another number. I heard what Joe said on Tyler Perry, you can't turn no hoe into no housewife. That's hard. Go ahead.
Her house is the way to hell,
Ooh.
going down to the chambers of death.
He said her house is the way to hell. Hell, the lake, going to the death. That's deep now. That's deep. We feel with that?
Yes, sir.
Let me give you a good example. Let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 11. Let me show you what David and Bathsheba were doing. Now this is the king of Israel. This is the king of Israel. Gonna be the future king in the kingdom. Just showing y'all giving y'all some weapons of understanding what is real and what is fake. Second Samuel chapter 11. We start at verse 2. Let's look at David and Bathsheba and see how this play out. Verse 2, go ahead.
And it came to pass it came to pass in the evening tide that David arose from off his bed and walked upon the roof of the king's house. And from the roof he saw a woman washing herself. And the woman was very beautiful to look upon.
So David looking at this woman washing herself, naked, washing herself. He ain't supposed to be doing that. What are you doing? Go ahead.
And David sent and inquired after the woman. And one said, is not this Bathsheba, the daughter of Eli, the wife of Uriah and
Uriah the
Hittite?
So they telling him all her business. He said, this is Bathsheba. This is Uriah's wife. Uriah the Hittite's wife. So David knew she was married. This is the king of Israel, huh? He knew it. Go ahead, but I ain't stop him.
And David sent messengers and took her, and she came in unto him, and he lay with her. For she was purified from her uncleanness, and she returned unto her house.
So David had slept with her and sit on by the way. But David had a little problem here. She happened got pregnant. Go ahead.
And the woman conceived and sent and told David, and said, I am with child.
She's on pregnant, David. What I supposed to do? Now she got to play in this too now. This ain't real love right here. He looking, lusting after this man's wife. He coveting this man's wife, the king of Israel. Go ahead.
And David sent Joab, saying, send me Uriah the Hittite. And Joab sent Uriah to David.
Now he trying to fix it. Why don't you go and bring Uriah back here so he can sleep with his wife so he'll think that it's a child, basically. Go ahead.
And when Uriah was come unto him, David demanded of him how Joab did, and how the people did, and how the war prospered.
So he's sitting there shooting the bull with him, trying to make his head feel good, asking him what's going on out there in the war. Y'all doing pretty good out there? He probably tell him all kinds of stories. Soften him up, just to get him to go back and sleep with his wife, so he can hide this pregnancy that him and Bathsheba did. Go ahead.
And David said to Uriah, go down to the house, to thy house, and wash thy feet. And Uriah departed out of the king's house, and there followed him a mess of meat from the king.
Okay, he said, he gave him some meat. He told him, go down there and wash yourself, have a good time with your wife. But Uriah was loyal. Go ahead.
But Uriah slept at the door of the king's house with all the servants of his lord, and went not down to the house, to his house.
So Uriah just slept in the house like, no man, my people out there, war, I'm gonna stay right here till you tell me to go back. Loyal. Go ahead.
And when they had told David, saying, Uriah went not down unto his house, David said unto Uriah, camest thou not from thy journey?
Yes, sir.
Why then didst thou not go down unto thy house?
He said, man, you just came from a long journey, man. Go down there and mess with you. You know, I gave you some food. Go down there and get with your wife. Relax. This is what Uriah said. Go ahead.
And Uriah said unto David, the ark and Israel and Judah abide in tents, and my lord Joab and the servants of my lord are encamped in the open fields. Shall I leave go into my house to eat and to drink, and to lie with my wife, as thou livest, and as thy soul livest, as thy soul live, I will not do this thing.
Uriah was a soldier. He said, look, man, my man down there warring for you. I ain't gonna do this, man. I need to get back to help them. Loyal. And David said, man, he too loyal. I'm gonna have to set him up. Go ahead.
And David said to Uriah, tarry here today also, and tomorrow I will let thee depart. So Uriah abode in Jerusalem that day and the morrow.
He said, just stay right here. I'm gonna let you go back. Because David had to get his plan together. Listen to the plan. Go ahead.
And when David had called him, he did eat and drink before him.
Yes, sir.
And he made him drunk. And at evening he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his lord.
So go ahead.
But went not down to his house.
He made him eat and drink. He lied there drunk, but he never went back down to the house to sleep with his wife. That's what David was trying to get him to do, to cover up the pregnancy. So he can be there at the right time when he messed with her. Yeah, there's a lot of guys out here taking care of kids that ain't theirs. Go ahead.
14. And it came to pass in the morning that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by the hand of Uriah. And he wrote in the letter saying, set ye Uriah in the front line. Slow down. Go ahead. And he wrote in the letter saying, set ye Uriah in the forefront
yes,
of the hottest battle, and retire ye from him, that he may be smitten and die.
He said, look, man, Uriah went with his own death certificate in his hand. Took it to the general Joab and said, look, he reading it, I can imagine him reading it like, man, you just came down here with the letter. David just told me to kill you. He said, put him in the heat of the battle, y'all pull back from him. Pull back from him and let him die in battle. Go ahead.
16. And it came to pass, when Joab observed the city, that he assigned Uriah unto a place where he knew that valiant men were.
He said he assigned a place where he knew he was a powerful man. Go ahead.
And the men of the city went out and fought with Joab, and there fell some of the people of the servants of David, and Uriah the Hittite died also.
So his plan worked, but it was somebody else watching the whole thing too. Jump down to verse 26. Go ahead.
And when the when the wife of Uriah heard that Uriah, her husband, was dead, she mourned for her husband.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And when the morning was past, David sent and fetched her to his house, and she became his wife, and bare him a son. But the thing that David had done displeased the Lord.
Ooh, the Lord looking at this. This ain't no love right here. Y'all don't try to mend this up with a death and go back and get married? No, you can't do that. Lord looking at this. Down to the next chapter. Let's see what happened. Let's see how God got the word back to David. 2 Samuel chapter 12 and verse 1. Go ahead.
And the Lord sent Nathan unto David, and he came unto him, and said unto him, there was 2 men in one city, the one rich and the other poor.
So he's giving them a parable here. Go ahead.
The rich man had exceeding many flocks and herds, but the poor man had nothing, save one little ewe lamb, which he had bought and nourished up. And they grew up together with him.
He said the rich man had everything, but the poor man had one lamb. Go ahead.
And with his children it did eat of his own meat, and drank of his own cup, and lay in his bosom, and was unto him as a daughter.
Go ahead.
And there came a traveler unto the rich man.
He said, there came a traveler unto this rich man. Now somebody came to this rich man, to this poor man, excuse me, and then this will happen. Go ahead.
And there came a traveler unto the rich man, and he spared to take of his own flock,
the rich man,
of his own herd, to dress for the wayfaring man that was come unto them, but took the poor man's lamb, and dressed it for the man that was come to him.
So the rich man took the only lamb that the poor man had and took it and dressed it for him. God giving David this parable, and he telling Nathan to tell him this so he can judge himself with his own talking right here. Listen what happened. Go ahead.
And David's anger was greatly kindled against the man.
So David was angry once he was telling about the story of the man with one lamb. Go ahead.
And he said to Nathan, as the Lord liveth, the man that hath done this thing shall surely die.
David said, the man who done this, he gonna die. Listen what happened.
And he shall restore the lamb fourfold, because he did this thing, and because he had no pity.
So he put some heavy judgment on this man. Go ahead.
And Nathan said to David, thou art the man.
Ooh. He said, Nathan told David, we talking about you.
Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, I anointed thee king over Israel, and I delivered thee out of the hand of Saul.
He gave the interpretation of the parable he just told him. He said, look, man, I gave you the king, you the king over Israel, and I delivered you out of the hand of Saul. Go ahead.
8. And I gave thee thy master's house, and thy master's wives into thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah. And if that had been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things.
God said, look, I gave you your master's house and his wife. He said, if you wanted some more, I could have gave you some more. But you took this one man wife because you had to have her. That's fake love, man, when you try to go and get somebody else's wife. And he tried to, they're going to try. He signed the man up and killed him. This David, man. Go ahead.
Wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of the Lord?
The what?
The commandment of the Lord.
I wonder what commandment he talking about. Thou shalt not commit adultery, and thou shalt not lie. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. Oh, David did all this. That ain't no real love. But when you walk into this world, you see stuff going on, you think, oh yeah, they're doing good, they about to have a baby. Man, he just left his wife for her. Or he just left his wife for her, whatever. Vice versa. Because he wanted something better, because he couldn't get along. It ain't no adultery, anything going down. But he just left her. Because he didn't feel right. Go ahead.
Wherefore hast thou despised the commandment of the Lord?
Yes, sir.
To do evil in his sight. Thou hast killed Uriah the Hittite with the sword, and hast taken his wife to be thy wife, and hast slain him with the sword of the children of Ammon.
So God is running all this down that David did. David thought he done this in pride. Like the Lord gonna look over there, he didn't see it. This should be food for thought for us all. He looking at it all. If he looking at David like this, what you think he looking at us? Go ahead.
Now therefore the sword shall never depart from thy house, because thou hast despised me, and hast taken the wife of Uriah the Hittite to be thy wife.
He said the sword would never depart from your wife, from your house. And we read some of that stuff last week. That's why David had so much pain inside of his house, because of this. This right here. So much pain. So he got his brother, he got his son and his daughter. His son raped his daughter, and his daughter and his other son killed the other son, and then the other son slept with all his wives, all because of this fake love right here. You shouldn't even be looking this way, David. Go ahead.
11. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against thee out of thy own house, and I will take thy wives before thy eyes, and give them unto thy neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of this son.
Who did that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely did that. He put them tents on top of that house. He slept with every one of David's wives, his own son. All because of this right here. Fake love. This ain't no real love. Do you know the difference when somebody coming up to you, they married, or they got a wife or husband, whatever? Go ahead.
For thou didst it secretly, but I will do this thing before all Israel, before the son.
And he did. He thought he did. He did it before all Israel. That's what Absalom said. Absalom thought he thought of this. This was already done before Absalom even stepped on the scene. Go ahead.
13. And David said unto Nathan, I have sinned against the Lord. And Nathan said unto David, the Lord also hath put away thy sin. Thou shalt not die. And then
he said, the Lord hath put away thy sin, thou shalt not die. He said, okay. He said, the Lord, Nathan told David, God ain't gonna kill you. You ain't gonna die, but I'm gonna punish you. Just a little punishment. Go ahead.
Howbeit, because of this deed, thou hast given great occasions to the enemies of the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Blaspheming, the child also that is born unto thee shall surely die.
So the kids suffer in this. As men and women of God, parents, we gotta make sure that our sins don't come on our kids. We can put our kids in bad situations because of what we did.
That's right.
And we see this stuff all day long. How parents will have these people, dealing with these people, commit all this sin, and they'll come back and hurt the whole family. Molesting kids, raping them, killing them, whatever. They do all this stuff.